Hi, welcome back to part 3 of other capitals you need beside money to start your own business. Remember, the focus or the target audience for these discussions are those prospective entrepreneurs, prospective startups, and peradventure you've already started your business. This also can be of importance to you. Now, in this part 3, we're talking about human capital, right? What is human capital? What is human capital? Now, as is stated, I'm going to share the link so that you can also study for yourself. Human capital here refers to the knowledge, the skill, and the experience that you, the founder, all right, and possibly you and your team would have acquired over time. The skill, the knowledge, the experience, the professionalism you've acquired over time. No entrepreneur, no wealthy person today, a business person today, just got up and went straight into business without having acquired some form of skill, knowledge, experience, professionalism, and what have you. So, as you are planning on going into your desired kind of business, it's important to know that knowledge is key, skill is key. Do you remember what the Bible said concerning that? It said in Hosea, "My people are destroyed for lack of knowledge." Not lack of money, lack of knowledge. So you can have money, but it won't profit you anything. You can have money, but you will useless it. Right? You can have money, but you will still be destroyed because money is not what you need first. You know, the Bible talks about, forgive me, I'm talking about the Bible because I'm making references, right? Now, these are references that you know or you can see for yourself. Talks about the prodigal son. When he came to himself, he didn't need someone to remind him of who he is. He came to himself. He had money. He had money. But he didn't know what to do with the money. He didn't have knowledge of financial management, right? So he didn't have human capital. He didn't have human capital. He was void of human capital. So, but when he came to himself, he had to go back to start from the beginning, right? So you need human capital as one of your key capitals to start your business. And one of the ways to acquire, one of the best ways to acquire human capital is to work as an employee or undergo series of training. In fact, to work as an employee is one of the best. It's either you are working for somebody or you are working as an apprentice. They're all still the same, right? They're all still the same. So now, for example, I don't encourage you to go work in a different company outside of the company that offer the kind of service you want to go into as an entrepreneur, right? For example, your desire to go into to set up an auditing company. You don't go and work in a different company where they offer a different kind of service. You won't acquire the skill as an auditor. You would rather be working there, but you're not satisfied working there. Except there are auditing kind of service in that very company. But if that company you're working in is void of auditing, then what are you getting there? You would rather acquire their own skill. But that's not what you want. You want to be an auditor. You want to be an auditor, right? So I strongly encourage you to work in an establishment that offers auditing services, right? And there are tons of related services like that too. Now, or you want to be maybe a programmer, right? A software programmer. You can go and work in a bank where that offers more of financial services. No, you can't. You have to live there, get into somewhere and learn programming, learn software, learn everything about software life cycle, acquire the various skills, ask questions, seek the tutorship of YouTube, other instructors in YouTube, and possibly Google and other areas. Acquire all of these skills, the experience. As you are acquiring them, you are putting them to use by practicing. Now, how did I start? How did I start mine? I worked first as a computer instructor in one company, and then again another instructor, and then a manager, right, alongside of its instruction, and as a computer instructor. Then I went forward to develop software development, web application development. I was building myself, my skill, but all I was doing were within the same kind of company. Now, when I went to work for EU, I had acquired enough, right, to now start offering them as a service, right? From building a website to building softwares, even internal software that was used for monitoring and evaluation, financial management, and what have you, even vendor management, right? So I just didn't get up from somewhere and then began to offer the service. No, I started from somewhere. So it's important. Don't be proud to not to be willing to work for somebody else. That is the only way you can gather your skill, right? So your human capital is key. It's key. It's very, very important. You need it. You need it. Now, you don't need to know everything before you start up. No. You don't need to know everything again. Like I said in other videos, you don't even need to have all the equipment. Depending on your kind of business, depending on the business you want to go into, know the key, know the basics you need, and know other dependent and gather other dependent skills alongside of it, right? Gather other dependent skills, right? Now, for example, you want to be an auditor. Auditor is a skill, but you need a computer, right? You need Microsoft Word. You need Excel. These are dependent tools that you need to really, really function as an auditor. You don't do auditing and then you're using paper and pen. No, because your client will want you to give them the final result as a document, not as handwritten, right? So you don't go doing paper and pen. No. We have gone beyond that. You need to have internet. So maybe you want to get more facts, right? Then beside that too, you need others to work along with you. So please, do not despise human capital and don't assume you know it all. Make sure the skill you have is what the business needs, right? Because when you go out there, you may never know the set of clients you're going to meet or customers. Customers vary. Customers vary in their needs. So you must have an open mind and quick towards give them the desired services, offer them desired services they desire. And guess what? When you satisfy one customer, you have opened doors to 10 or more customers from that very customer. So your customer service must be unique. You must be loving, you must be caring, you must treat your customers like they are kings and queens, right? Give them the best. Remember I said, when you own your own company, you do other services that you least expect will be there. Like I said, now customer service. So you are the customer service manager of your company, right? You are you are the help desk officer for your company, right? So you are the support for your company. So there are a lot. All these are skills you need to acquire. Okay, so knowing and understanding the practice of customer management and administration, you alone will run that entire service. And that now leads to customer relationship management. Now, you don't need to know everything about CRM. CRM here means customer relationship management, but you need to do a little. Now, your politeness to your customers, your kindness, your gentleness, even going beyond the service they ask for, like and offering value-added services beyond what they paid for, will enhance your relationship and create better bonding between you and your customers. This is what I actually did at my first early days of business. I went beyond what I was paid for, right? You pay me for something, I will complete it, but I will add more other services, even completely outside of what I was paid for. This way, my customers kept calling me back. Now, I had a good bond with them. So it is important, right? Now, in all of this, your human capital is key. So please do not play around with it, but you learn it in the business. Thank God for the theory in the school and the rest, but it's in the field, in your place of work, in delivering your service, that is where you know your capacity. Okay? I'm sure with this, you'll be able to gain a good human capital to enable you to start your business and run it, and also employ other staff to come take over from where you have already, occupy the ground you have already set for them. Remember, you cannot teach them what you have not practiced, right? So, see you in the next video where we'll be talking about social capital. Social capital. Thank you and remain blessed.